Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feastables Crunch
Yeah!
DanTDM just destroyed MrBeast. MrBeast and KSI, two of the biggest names on YouTube, have recently stepped into a new business venture, launching a snack product called Lunchly. You'd think that with their massive followings and previous successes like Prime Hydration, this would be a hit, right? Well, not everyone is so thrilled, and one of the most surprising critics? DanTDM. That's right, Dan, known for his wholesome Minecraft content, just went off on MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul. But what's this all about? Why would DanTDM, of all people, publicly call them out? Stick around, because this story gets interesting. So here's the deal. MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul, all major YouTube personalities with huge audiences, decided to launch a new product called Lunchly. It's supposed to be a healthier version of Lunchables, complete with their other popular product, Prime Hydration, and a selection of processed snacks like nachos and pizza. On the surface, it sounds like a good idea, right? A healthier alternative to something that's been a staple in kids' lunches for years? But not everyone's buying into it, literally and figuratively. Critics are quick to point out that while they claim it's healthier, it's still highly processed food aimed at kids, and that's where DanTDM steps in. Out of nowhere, Dan quotes the Lunchly announcement tweet and says, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't say anything more. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple." Boom. Shots fired. Dan isn't just questioning the product, he's questioning the entire direction that YouTubers are taking with these business ventures, especially when it's something aimed at children. Dan's main point is simple. Are these products really being made to benefit fans, or are they just quick cash grabs? He's clearly not happy with how creators are moving from content creation to selling products, and he's not alone in that sentiment. Many people in the YouTube community share this concern, especially when it comes to products that target younger, more impressionable audiences. It's not just about selling products, it's what you're selling and who you're selling it to. In Dan's eyes, these YouTubers are essentially using their massive influence to sell what he sees as junk food to kids. And let's not forget, these creators are already raking in millions from their regular content. So why do they need to jump into these ventures? Dan's tweet sparked a massive conversation online with a lot of people backing him up, saying that these YouTubers are crossing a line. But as you'd expect, it didn't take long for the others to respond. Logan Paul wasn't going to let that slide. He fired back saying, "I'll tell you what happened to YouTubers. We spent our lives creating content and building our brands. Now we want to build businesses." He goes on to defend Lunchly, claiming that it's better than Lunchables, which have been criticized in the past for containing unhealthy ingredients. But here's where things get interesting. Logan tries to turn the tables on Dan, pointing out that Lunchables has faced legal challenges over lead content, but no one seems to be up in arms about that. And then he finishes with, "Don't eat it if you don't want it." It's a classic defense, but it didn't exactly go over well with everyone. People were quick to point out that even Prime Hydration, one of Logan and KSI's other ventures, has faced controversy over similar health claims, so it feels a little hypocritical to criticize Lunchables while their own products are under scrutiny. KSI also chimed in, defending the product by trying to drag Dan into the mix. He mentioned that Dan has his own line of toys, implying that it's no different than selling food to kids, but that comparison didn't really stick because, well, selling toys and selling food are two very different things. This whole argument raises an important question. What responsibility do influencers have when it comes to marketing products to their audiences, especially when that audience is made up of kids? DanTDM's frustration seems to stem from a feeling that these YouTubers are selling out, focusing more on profit than providing real value to their fans. And when the products are things like snacks marketed as healthy but are still highly processed, it's easy to see why people might feel like they're being misled. On the other hand, MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul see it differently. To them, they've spent years building their brands and their audiences, and now they're simply expanding into business. It's not unusual for influencers to move into selling products, whether it's merch, energy drinks, or even snack packs, but the key difference here is what those products are and who they're aimed at. There's a big difference between selling a t-shirt and selling a food product that claims to be healthier for kids, and that's the line DanTDM is drawing. The debate over Lunchly isn't just about whether or not it's a good product, it's about the broader trend of YouTubers using their platforms to launch businesses. And in this case, DanTDM's criticism has sparked a bigger conversation about where creators draw the line between content and commerce. Is it okay for YouTubers to sell products as long as they're transparent about it? Or is there an ethical responsibility to only sell things that genuinely benefit their audience? The situation has really highlighted the different ways creators handle criticism. Logan Paul and KSI went straight on the defensive, trying to justify their business decisions, while DanTDM took a stand saying enough is enough. But no matter which side you're on, this is a discussion that's only going to get more intense as more influencers get into the business game. So where does this leave us? DanTDM has definitely struck a chord with his criticism, and it's clear that not everyone's on board with the way some YouTubers are using their influence to sell products, especially to kids. Whether or not you agree with Dan's take, this debate is far from over, and it's likely we'll see more of these clashes as the lines between content creation and business continue to blur. What do you guys think? Is DanTDM right to call out MrBeast and the others, or is this just part of the natural evolution of YouTubers building businesses? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Subscribe, motherfucker.